Okay, good morning. Peace to all. Hope all is well. I wanted to do another candlelight thing. Kind of want to do them near the beginning of the month, but I wasn't able to. This whole week was no internet, which gave me time to reflect on the fact that I've become quite complainy about other people. And I don't really want to be a whiner and do that all the time, so I mean, I know, life isn't always light and love and all that. Mostly it's the other, but I still want to do this for those who are having issues, problems, worries, whatever. Maybe this will be something to reflect on. I don't know, some kind of remembrance, whatever. But as the backdrop here, they got the old rope candle again, or as my grandmother would call it, a courtin candle. Some crystals and a box I made for someone special a long time ago. It's not much of a box. It's got a little heart door, and inside's a candle, which hopefully isn't burning it up. I tried this a few minutes ago and it did not work. But also in the background you see some art over here. It's a metal. It's a solid piece of metal that's been welded into various shapes. I saw it on Amazon and they wanted a lot of money for it, so I got a friend of mine who welds things from junk as his art expression to do it for me. So he reproduced it, but I tarnished it and then kind of painted it so it has some color. I keep that out in the bedroom / living room most of the time. And also in the background, other than the crystals there, which are kind of cool, is the 256 tarot decks that I've kind of gone through so far. And I don't want to call that storage. I wanted something that was more about form and easy access to them. So each one of those little slots you see there, it's about 16 of them on each shelf, is numbered so I can find them again. And then I think it's right over here. There's a journal with the matching numbers and some notes, maybe a drawing, doodle, whatever, about each deck as I go through them. And it's been slow going. Each day is about, I don't know, 10 to 16 decks. And it'd be like the third or fourth time I've gone through some of these. And that's the fun part of if you collect like this. And I'll kind of pan you up a little bit so you can see they're really just old like shoe storage things. Kind of plasticky, but not exactly breathable. I can cover it with silk or some kind of cloth to keep the dust off. So I'm liking it so far better than the other two things I attempted, which didn't work out for me. And in the background you see what used to be like a medicine cabinet that I just put on the wall to put tins and other things that I want to keep, other decks that I want to keep in boxes. Like that top shelf has 3 from Baba Studio. Their boxes are okay. I'm not into boxes, obviously. All the boxes except for round decks and those I've gone into bags, and I'll put them in storage because I'm just not into the box thing. Plus it just, I don't know, it limits my access to the decks, which is what I'm after. So I wanted to do the candlelight thing. Let's see, down here in this corner you see one of the drawers from a cabinet which holds all the little white books that I've done so far, 256 of them, and number them so I can find them and tie it back to the deck, because sometimes the book is more generic, so it doesn't really go with the deck exactly. But and like I say, this is more about hoping that all is well, and if it isn't, I hope it will be. And I think that's all I want to say. I want to keep it quiet and let you look at the candlelight and open this again so it doesn't burn down or burn up. I don't think it is. It's okay. And then maybe zoom in a little bit. Gosh, I didn't want to advertise that book. Or those books. That's okay. So with that, I will say peace and hope all is well or will be well. Blessed.